Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here come the Seahawks. Time for that offense and quarterback Russell Wilson to go to work.
And I'll bet right now there's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
They ain't on outside.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
A pass there over the middle to start things out.
Wilson.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Gain of 12 brings up second down.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Wilson's pass.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Seahawks.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 68 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
For the Seahawks.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
He's going to take off with it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Hurts fumbles it.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Recover it.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Wilson.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Wilson leaves this one with Penny, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, a give to Penny.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He was brought down by Jimmy Ward. A gain of 4.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the... And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle! Russell Wilson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. 4 catches, 70 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and...
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier. A fumble.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. These two rivals played two of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Seahawks 7, 49ers nothing.
On first down, Hurts. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Second down, here's Hurts.
And he rifles one incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11th.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of his shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a 13-play drive in total.
And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively.
After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back out in the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
1-yard gain.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
A loss of 7 yards.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Short throw to Disley. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
At the 38-yard line.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And on the slant, able to find Ayuk. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
He'll try and run it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jaron Reed able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Like the footwork back there, I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Hurts to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Rashad Penny. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
And this is 3rd.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And able to find Dorsett. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
On first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Now the Niners get there and bring him down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded at about the 28. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll get started out in Denver, and it's the Chargers who are on top in the second quarter. Mike Williams, a touchdown reception. From there, we make the trip east as we head all the way to Jacksonville to check on the Jags. and they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. 35-28 the final as they win by a touchdown. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just one touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And the half will begin with a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Hurts. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting this sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As he's on a punt for the first time. This afternoon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. That second down play nets a -4.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Niners set to take over on offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
28-yard line. A gain of 2.
Hurts.
2nd and 8.
That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk.
Hurts pass.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Pass. Intended for Brandon Ayuk.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Penny. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Penny. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49ers' 36-yard line.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And hang on, we got an injury. And that's DK Metcalf. The wide receiver yet to get back to his feet. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. This is Penny. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it's Wilson. Man open left side, it's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Seahawks.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
They go back to the ground now with Penny. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
It's a gain of 3. And this.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Penny will try to punch it in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
But Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Now Parkey for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And now he'll tuck it and run.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Mostert. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game was starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On first down, Hurts
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
George Kittle.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Nice rhythm fill there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
That's good.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Second down, here's Hurts.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 on the Seahawks' 11-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Mostert.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
We give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll pass there over the middle to start things out.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
27-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive. But sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose. And just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Penny. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So now the Niners down 14-7, just over a minute 40 to play. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Roughing the passer defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down at the 28. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense.
They'll look to throw.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.